Today, July 29th, continue through our chronological reading of the Bible here now in the book of Jeremiah. We kind of get an introduction here, and we get a calling. We get some clear words from the Lord about life, about his understanding of life, and then we see Jeremiah and how he responds to God. And so gives us the time frame, 13th year of the reign of Josiah, verse 2. Here it is. The word of the Lord came to me, verse 4. Verse 5. I chose you before I formed you in the womb. I set you apart before you were born. I appointed you a prophet to the nations. In other words, prior to conception, I had a plan for you. In the womb, there's a reference. I chose you before I formed you in the womb. In other words, in the womb, that whole process of growth of those 9 months, God's saying he's actively involved. In other words, he knows. You're a real person. All right? That's why this whole nonsense in our world today that it's my body is not true, because it's another body within your body. And that second body is a baby and is a person that God forms. And so this is Jeremiah recounting God's word to him. He said, I set you apart before you were born, and I appointed you a prophet. I've got a plan for you. From before you were even born, in the womb I knew. Before you were even in the womb, I knew. And I had a plan for you, that you would go to the nations. Like, man, I wish I had that. I think if we were all given that, it'd probably be harmful for us. Why? Because either we'd way undersell what God has called us to do, or oversell, or be frustrated, or, it's not a normal thing to have that kind of clarity in and for your life. And again, this isn't Jeremiah at birth saying, God called me. He didn't start coming out speaking and giving this vision. This is him reflecting as a young man. Here's what God's already told me. Here's what his plan was. He's been preparing me since the very beginning. And his response, oh no, Lord. Oh no. Look, I don't know how to speak. I'm only a youth. He's like, that's a good plan, but no. You've got the wrong guy. You ever say that to the Lord? The wrong woman, the wrong guy. You ever say, I can't? The Lord said, don't say I'm only a youth, for you will go to everyone I send you and speak what I tell you. Don't be afraid of anyone. I'll be with you to rescue you. This is the Lord's declaration. Don't let your youth, or for some, their lack of youthfulness, be a problem in serving and doing what God's called you to do. He lays out the plan. We follow. Till next time, keep growing.